Hi viewers, the video has been specially made for students who want to know about adjective and its different types. Please press the subscribe button for more videos regarding English grammar. Definition of adjective. Adjectives usually provide relevant information about the nouns/pronouns they modify/describe by answering the questions: what kind, how many, which one, how much. Adjectives enrich your writing by adding precision and originality to it. Example: the team has a dangerous batsman. What kind? I have 10 candies in my pocket. How many? I love that red car. Which one? I earn more money than he does. How much? Types of adjectives. Certain parts of speech are integral. Nouns and verbs are needed to make a complete sentence. With a firm understanding of these parts of speech, we can move into the world of adjectives and adverbs. We have modifiers that dress up the most integral parts of our everyday language. Adjectives, in particular, pair up with nouns. It's their job to modify nouns, pronouns, and even other adjectives. This takes us from the girl to the pretty girl. Given their importance, there are several different types of adjectives. Let's dive right into this multifaceted world. Coordinate adjectives. Coordinate adjectives are small groups of adjectives that band together to modify the same noun. They're separated by the word and or with commas. Here are some examples. She wore a pink and yellow top yesterday. It was a bright, sunny, and glorious morning along Tybee Beach. Their murder was a sad, sorry, gruesome affair. Just be careful when you're piling up words before a noun. For example, blue hospital gown doesn't have any commas or the word and. That's because blue is modifying hospital gown. If in doubt over two words that could possibly be modifiers, place the word in between them. If it doesn't make sense, know you're dealing with a descriptive adjective and not a coordinate adjective. Demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives point to which noun or pronoun you're speaking about. These 4 words will help you spot demonstrative adjectives. This, that, these, those. Typically, although not always, adjectives come before the noun they're modifying. With demonstrative adjectives, it's a sure bet. They'll stand right in front of the noun they're working with. Here are some examples. Would you like this bicycle? That car used to be mine. I don't want these accolades. Descriptive adjectives. The most common of the adjectives are descriptive adjectives. They're generally what we envision when we imagine a word modifying a noun. They give the noun a quality or attribute. This takes us from the brother to the evil brother. Or, we learn more as we progress from the daisy to the perky daisy. Here are 3 sample sentences. The silly dog rolled around in the filthy mud for hours. She's such a nice cashier. He hurt her feelings when he labeled her an annoying sister. Distributive adjectives. Distributive adjectives point out specific entities. They single out a particular noun or pronoun in order to modify, or draw attention, to it. Notable distributive adjectives include any, each, either, every, neither. Like most of their comrades, these adjectives stand right beside the noun they're modifying. Here are some samples. I don't like any liars. Don't touch either plant. She bought every handbag in that store. Indefinite adjectives. You can also have indefinite adjectives. Similar to indefinite articles, these adjectives point to non-specific items. Be on the lookout for these token words to know you're hot on the trail of an indefinite adjective. Any, few, many, no, several. Here are some sample sentences. I don't want any backtalk. Do you have many openings? There are no books in this library. Interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives pose a question. They need a noun or pronoun by their side. In this category, be on the lookout for these words. What? Which? Whose? Let's look at some examples. What color do you want to paint the cottage? Which kimono do you want to order? Whose land are we standing on? Each interrogative adjective needed a noun after it. There are other words that pose a question, such as who and how, but they can't be adjectives because they don't modify nouns. For example, you can say, whose land are we standing on? But, it would be incorrect to say, who land are we standing on? Or, how land are we standing on? Possessive adjectives. These labels are pretty handy, huh? We're about to learn possessive adjectives show possession. Easy enough, right? Here are the key players in the possessive adjective realm. His, her, my, our, their, your. Like demonstrative adjectives, possessive adjectives always come before their corresponding nouns, with one notable exception. Before we get to that, consider these sample sentences. Is that their Ferrari? Don't touch our Bugatti. Those possessive adjectives are immediately followed by the noun. If you would like to eliminate the requirement of the corresponding noun, you need to change the adjective. Only his stays the same. His, hers, mine, ours, theirs, yours. It would be incorrect to say, that's their, but it's perfectly acceptable to say, that's his. Now, you can also say, the necklace? That's hers. Predicate adjectives. With the exception of some possessive adjectives, all the examples here are attributive adjectives. That is, they come before the noun they modify. However, things get a little more complicated in the land of linking verbs. Common linking verbs include am, is, are, was, were. Adjectives that pop up after the linking verb are known as predicate adjectives. For example, she is smart. We're rich. They were efficient. Notice each of these adjectives is modifying the subject of the sentence, she, we, and they. They're trickier to spot because they come after the verb, instead of before the noun, but they're still a member of the adjective tribe. Proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are capitalized adjectives derived from proper nouns. A proper noun is a specific name for a person, place, or thing. So, instead of she, we have Marie. Instead of country, we have Japan. Proper adjectives look a lot like their ancestral proper nouns. They just shift a little bit. Here are some examples. I adore Japanese food. She's going to a Shakespearean festival. Well, that was a Freudian slip. Quantitative adjectives. Quantitative adjectives describe the quantity of something. Now, we don't just have a noun or pronoun. We can also answer the question, how much? Or how many? This turns words like one or two into adjectives. But, really, any quantity that's providing further information about a noun constitutes a quantitative noun. Let's take a look. She has 2 children. In the near future, I hope to have 6 puppies. In fact, I'll take the whole litter of puppies. As an aside, when writing numbers, it's generally accepted practice to write out the numbers 0 through 9 and use numerals for anything 10 and above. Sequence adjectives. Sequence adjectives are akin to quantitative adjectives. Instead of specifying 2 children or 6 puppies, you can assign an order to your numbers. They use the appropriately named ordinal numbers as ordinal adjectives. For example, this is my 4th donut. He ate the 3rd hot dog. This is Lexi's 15th sweater. We also have other adjectives that illustrate the order of things without using a specific number. Here are some examples. I'll watch the later show. This is my next book. I'm telling you for the last time. Remember that, when a number or a sequence is being allocated to a noun, you have a sequence adjective. Articles as adjectives. Here's where things get tricky. There are 3 articles in the English language, a, an, the. Aren't articles articles? Yes. But, they also act as adjectives. They fall into the same pattern we've been discussing. They stand beside their nouns. Let's look at them in simple sentences. I just adopted a dog. This is an elephant. Don't take away the iguana. Each article is, indeed, an adjective. They point to a specific noun. While we're here, let's take a quick run through the two categories of articles. They are: definite article. This article points to a specific item, as in the iguana, the glass, and the amphitheater. Indefinite articles. These articles point to non-specific items, as is the case with an iguana, a glass, or an amphitheater. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel. Test your English grammar for more videos regarding English grammar.